You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Fix bayonets. We are now entering overdrive with your host, Alex Jones, broadcasting live from the front lines. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Welcome back to the Overdrive of the Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight here in Austin. I wanted to get to some of the callers that got on the line a little bit earlier, and we ran out of time to talk to them in that segment. I want to try to get through as many people as I can. I've got Bill in Texas, Barbara in Illinois, John in California, Bill in Pennsylvania, Stephen in Florida, and so on. We'll try to get through as many of these as we can. Let's go quickly. Bill in Texas. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a truck driver. I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, and the problem is that there was a bunch of M44. I go make my deliveries, and I got video of it. I mean, there was a convoy of trucks, and I mean trucks all over the place. And I turned around and and then I saw troop carriers with reservists in there going up West Florence. I just went through St. Louis.
Wow. So they're loaded for bear. They're really mobilizing, and it looks like this could be a real powder keg. That's interesting. Well, we're going to have our reporters there. They're going to be giving us live feed on it. Thank you, Bill in Texas. Barbara in Illinois. Go ahead. Barbara, you still there?
All of my life, as long as I've been able to understand, I believe that the president could issue an executive order to restore law and order in our country.
Yeah. He's issued an executive order about just about everything except that, hasn't he?
And I'm 92 years old now.
Yeah.
And I don't like what's happening.
No.
Somebody's got to do something.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I wish they would. And like I pointed out before, they keep saying, well, our hands are tied. We can't do anything. There's no point in even trying to come up with impeachment or to come after them for criminal operations when they target people using the IRS as a political weapon or because of Benghazi. They won't do any criminal investigations. They won't impeach anybody. They won't do anything except use it for their own political advantage. And we can see that in the fact that they have brought up Keystone Pipeline legislation 9 times, knowing they can't get that passed, but they won't do anything to try to rein in Obama. Thank you so much, Barbara. Let's move along so we can try to get everybody on here. John in California. Go ahead, John.
David, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead. You're on.
Okay, great. I didn't hear the scratch. All right. You're doing a great job, David, by the way.
Thank you.
Maybe you should switch with Alex and you take the daily broadcast and he take the nightly news. But anyway, getting to the point, I want to follow up with what that woman just said.
Mm-hmm.
The political option is off the table. We tried in 2008. We tried in 2012. So now we got to go from the ballot box to the military solution. All military officers that can hear my voice that work in or near the Pentagon must immediately implement the U.S. version of Operation Valkyrie. We don't know what the code name of the actual U.S. operation is, but you must do it.
I understand. I still think that there's some options if we can get honest people in at the lower levels of government. We've seen changes made in terms of ballot issues passed. We have some areas where we've got sheriffs who will stand up. I don't think we're going to get any political solutions out of Washington. I agree with that. I don't think we're going to find anybody running for president. I don't think we're going to find any congressmen. We do have some honest congressmen, but they're not the ones who are in charge there. I think it's going to have to be stopped by our governors at the state area, and it's going to have to be stopped by people who are sheriffs. And we need to see the people who have legitimate authority, and they do have legitimate authority, using their authority. One of the ways that we can do it is to use our authority and vote as jurors, to stand up against unjustified laws and defend each other in juries. We're not even doing that. So until we can see somebody stand up and do that, I think it's going to be very difficult to take a bullet box option on that. Well, we ran out of time. I've got a couple more callers on here. Sorry we couldn't get to you, but we'll be back tomorrow, 11 Central, noon Eastern, on The Alex Jones Show. Join us then.
healthy. The experts are clear. Sunlight, purified water, healthy.